In the second quarter, Splash was ready to take control of the game. After a Cedric Maxwell 3, Splash took a 22-15 lead. Swaggy P. Holmes said, "Not on my watch." After getting an Anthony Davis dunk and a Kevin Garnett offensive rebound putback, Swaggy tied the game at 25. Splash
across the Golden Gate Bridge and into the Bay Area tonight. We're just about set for action. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin.
And I love, David, how he is always hungry for wins in competition. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Ingram. And it's Lewis in at the point for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Looney out there with Wiggins. Well, we're looking at teams with first-year coaches, Chris. How long do you think it usually takes to get up to speed with the new system?
You know, it depends, Kevin. Do you have veteran players on your team? Is it a familiar system of guys you've seen before? Young squads, they take a little bit more time to get up to speed. It may take till the All-Star break or so.
Curry gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession.
Basketball.
Here's Valanciunas. Passes to Snell. Feeds it to Williamson. Second shot opportunity. Snell the pass to Valanciunas, and they pick up 2.
Oh, great feat by Snell. Using that experience he's gained in this league to see the court well.
Outside Curry. From deep three-point range, Pelicans with the rebound. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Williamson with the ball. Lewis misses.
He just never looks comfortable when he's that far away from the basket.
Again, Curry missing.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
And something we've seen the last few years. Boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. Count that one.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Looney with the rebound. And amazing to even consider using a boxing one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. It did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that. Oh, that's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
And there's the pass to Williamson over Green. And it's Williamson missing.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
New Orleans in the lead. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first.
And it goes on Draymond Green.
Looking at Williamson's size, I mean, skill and athleticism. Trying to think of a more unique player to enter the league.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in, and the Pelicans also making a change. Nancy's checked in for Valanciunas.
If you're Curry's teammate, this is what you have to do. Take advantage of the defender reacting to him. I mean, he'll find you if you're open.
Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against Sacramento. Pass to Nance. Ingram against Thompson. And Lewis has it in the corner. And Nance kicks to Ingram. Just 4 to shoot. Great tee that time from Green. Warriors have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Lewis against Curry. Fires the three. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. The Pelicans shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Snell. No points in the game yet for him. Loads it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift about his hands. And we all know how it is.
Fires top of the key. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
And it's Ingram missing.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Goes up on the wing, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 6.
Cat, quick release. His dad's was quick, too.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Lyelitz is checked in. Hernan Gomez is checked in for New Orleans. Jones comes in for Tony Snell. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. That's not going to help you score points.
Porter's checked in for Golden State. Poole comes in for Thompson. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Hayes is checked in. Lewis outside. Back to Hayes. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for him.
Like a gazelle, Ingram just loping inside for the finish.
Curry against Lewis. Curry gets the bucket.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Curry against Lewis. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Ingram. To the middle. Here's Hernan Gomez. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Warriors basketball.
Golden State's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. On its way from Curry for 2. Here's Kuminga. And it's all evened up.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Hernan Gomez trying to break free. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Again, Curry missing. Ingram outside. That one misses. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Pelicans lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Well, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Jones is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's Hernan Gomez. And it's Lewis in at the point. Well, for New Orleans, shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Poole with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Bielitsa passes to Toscano. Curry outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors.
How do you guard this guy in the pick and roll? I mean, Curry puts so much pressure on you. He has the ball on the string.
They get it back. Fades back. Hernan Gomez, no good.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
Curry, good. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, man. This game is so beautiful. It's a joy to watch. Curry, when he's at the top of his game like this, crazy.
Porter Jr., he's a solid player. He's on the floor, Kevin. The problem is staying on the floor. He's troubled by injuries.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Curry outside. Pelicans pull it in. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. As you said, Chris, with Porter, he helps this team when he's available.
He's not going to get any easier as he gets older. I mean, he helps this team with his shooting as well as his length. You can just hope he can crack 60 games in any given season.
Just 5 to shoot. Hernan Gomez. It's rebounded by Poole. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Outside Curry. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Curry's got 15 points.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
You would have thought that things could not have been more dramatic after regulation ended like it did, but the way they won that in overtime, wow.
Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Bielitsa. Draymond Green comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Toscano Anderson. Lance Thompson in for Stephen Curry. New Orleans also making some changes. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Nance comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Marshall in for Jones.
Don't sleep on Green's hops. 6'6" and has surprising power.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Ingram missing. Warriors leading by 4. Thompson from long range. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Here's Nance, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chris, the NBA cutting back on the foul calls for those unnatural shooting motions. You know, the break check, the pump and jump and all that. Do you like that change?
I mean, look, it's already an offensive players game. It's hard enough to check a guy with the skill set that these players have. So, yeah, the league is throwing a bone to defenders, and it's about time.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Snell's checked in. He hits the second from the line. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Thompson outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
From 13, and it's Ingram missing, and it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Green breaking loose, and Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Thompson.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Now, here's Marshall, covered by Wiggins. Ingram outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
Driving the lane, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
A burst of athleticism gets Snell to the rim, and he throws it down.
Offline with his 3. Pelicans trail by 11. Ingram outside. Snell finds Valanciunas. Passes it to Ingram. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
The pass to Marshall. And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Thompson, and he slams it down right on top of Brandon Ingram.
Taking the opportunity to explode to the bucket, punish the rim. Thompson, he'll take the easy ones when he can get them.
New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Warriors leading by 13. It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. 32 seconds left in the first half. Down low, here's Ingram. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Awful display for him so far. You know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
9 seconds left now here in the second. And finished off by Kuminga.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to do it?
We had a good practice, working hard, really putting things together. Keep doing that and come out with a W.
Hey, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum. And that...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Curry has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond and Ford. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Looney.
And I love the aggressiveness right there by Clay, pounding the rock, knifing his way to the rim.
Pelicans trail by 16. Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. The NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
Lewis outside. Back to Ingram. The 9-foot shot. Tries to save it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And let's look at the numbers here for Brandon Ingram. He's coming off an excellent season. 20th in scoring, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And like you said, one of the better scorers in the NBA last season, a tireless worker on the offensive end. He could be even better this season.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
With some arc, Lewis misses. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Looney passes to Wiggins. Here's Green. Bank shot, no good. Pelicans trail by 16. Williamson kicks to Snell. Gets an open look and hits.
Well, this is Snell's game. Set him up, he'll knock him down for you.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
That's the art of rebounding in a nutshell. Box out, hold your ground, and haul in the miss.
Outside Lewis. The shot missing. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. Looney. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Warriors lead by 16.
Well, coaches love to see that kind of grit on the glass. Looney likes to earn his rebound.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Yeah, and his shot selection iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots this game. He'll be lucky if he just gets a talking to here instead of a ticket to the bench.
Different look here for the Warriors. Bielitsa, who's checked in for Kevon Looney. Porter comes in for Draymond. Green. One Toscano Anderson's checked in for Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jackson Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. Jones checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Marshall in for Ingram.
Oh, look, Porter uses his length well on the offensive glass. Remarkable at hitting the boards and coming away with the rebound.
Hernan Gomez finds Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He made the postseason all 7 years with the Kings. Deep playoff runs, sensational play. Talk about the chemistry on those teams.
Well, chemistry was very important, Kevin. I knew that being a leader of the team, that it was incumbent upon me to make sure all players felt comfortable. Not only that you would hold them accountable, but that you would include them. You know, we were a family. Shout out to all my fellas that I played with. I wanted to make them better. I hope I did. They all made me.
Curry fires from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Pelicans trail by 14. Outside, Jones. Looking to get back on track here. Lewis misses.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
It's good on the putback.
Offensive rebounding is all about position and hustle. I mean, there, Bielitsa showed exactly how you get these additional opportunities.
Jones looking for an opening. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Porter with a block. Outside Curry. Plenty of space. And the shot is good. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, look, he's going end to end. There aren't many guys in this league who can stay matched up with Curry. He's too smart, too quick, too fast, too good. I mean, he has his choice of finishing. Love that he picks the finger roll. Grace before power.
And the basket by Curry.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Lewis on the wing, guarded by Curry. Back to Lewis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
It's T-shirt
Dominguez come in for the Warriors. And then for New Orleans, Harry Nance is checked in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Marshall. Curry against Lewis. Three-pointer. Curry's shot is off.
And not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Hayes finds Ingram. Now here's Lewis. 51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Misses in close.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 16-point game. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's his
Ingram, he's still getting his weight up. Looking pretty strong that time.
So for the Pelicans, Williamson comes in for Jackson Hayes. And Tony Snell subbed in for Jones. Warriors leading by 13. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lewis against Curry. Puts it up. Misses off the left iron.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his struggles tonight.
And good that time. And that's 10 points for Zion Williamson.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their defense has been active. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfish? Night in and night out, you see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened on the court for the Pelicans. Getting the fourth quarter going. Hands out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Lewis. Lewis. So he'll get a chance at the line. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their transition game, it's been clicking today. You can see why they push the ball every chance they get.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down to transition.
On the wing, Thompson. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket.
Look, I love seeing Thompson convert through contact, muscling over whatever the D throws his way.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. New Orleans making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in.
Checking in for the Pelicans, Jonas
Valanciunas. Valanciunas. Nance outside. New Orleans moving the ball around. Green against Ingram. Shot clock at 3. Nance finds Ingram. And they recover it. Floats it up for Williamson. Swiped it away. No good from Valanciunas.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Long was his first 3 of the second half. After nailing 2 in the first, they don't want to let this fella get going.
And Nance flips it in.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
It's Thompson off the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thompson's got 9 points here in the second half.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Ingram. Warriors with the rebound. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Fires from the wing. And all around the rim have time before dropping in. Thompson's got 25 points in the game. Here's Nance. Makes it off the glass.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
It's Thompson off the drive. Good on the bucket.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Nance against Thompson. Williamson trying to free himself up. Nance, no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Thompson for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got 30.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Here's Valanciunas, and he gets the bucket.
Great size and interior instincts. Valanciunas, he's such a threat around the rim.
Thompson surveying the floor. For 3. That one, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Inside, Nance. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And there it is for him. That's now 32 points for Klay Thompson.
Man, it's so... I'm watching Thompson catch fire. He's such an elite scorer. He only needs a few to fall to get it going.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And the basket by Curry.
Oh, this is what you get from Steph. I mean, he can put the ball on the floor and create his own shot from just about anywhere.
Lewis passes to Valanciunas. Here's Ingram. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jump.
Outside for Curry. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams.
Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now. Well, with Ingram's length and athletic ability, he can really get flashy with his dunks.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And a block like that sends a message, one that says we're not giving up this lead. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance.
For Klay Thompson.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Thompson for 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Lewis passes to Valanciunas. Can't get it to fall. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's got 37.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Curry's shot is good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
In the third quarter, Swaggy P. Holmes fought his way back, hitting a 3 with Kevin Garnett to make it a
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Greetings, it's 2K. Sports bringing you. Allie, it's up.
VA Christian Wood.
Thanks, Allie. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Warriors, things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable. And, of course, Houston, quite a bit of space between these two.
When I look at Houston, they really have failed to deliver this year. Even when they do get a little something going, it never just seems to be enough.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players, because ultimately they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. We've got Jayshawn Tate, also Christian Wood out there. Eric Gordon is out there with John Wall. And it's Christopher in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Warriors, the core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open teammate. This is a young man who's overcome a lot just to be here. I mean, Tate is tough. He has great effort, and he's turned himself into a legitimate threat from range. And really a credit to his work ethic.
Thompson with it, checked by Wall. Green, the pass to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. Wood grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
After going undrafted, Tate bounced around a bit. But judging from his play last year, Clark, he's here to stay.
I agree with you, B.A. He's a good athlete. He can defend multiple positions. He's an outstanding rebounder for his size. His added perimeter shooting will certainly continue to cause him to be valuable to teams in this league.
Now here's Green. Here's Looney. No good on the 3. Inside, here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
You get open, and Wall will find you. He's got one of the best assist averages in NBA history.
Outside Curry. Over Wall. They get it back. Another shot. And it's laid up and in by Green.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Here's Wall. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Klay Thompson picks one up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could...
Splash ended up winning Game 1, 65-47, and one game closer to winning the $200,000.
Splash takes Game 1. Woo! By a big margin of victory.
In Game 2, Swaggy P. Holmes locked in on the offensive side of the ball to keep pace with Splash. In the second quarter, Swaggy caught fire with Jalen Rose and hit back-to-back threes for an 18-16 lead. After getting a defensive stop, Swaggy hit a mid-range jumper with Lonzo Ball to go up 4.
And that's Coit Tower, perched high atop Telegraph Hill here in San Francisco. We're just about set for action. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin.
That was an impressive performance. David, thank you for that story. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Golden State. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, the Rockets, 6.5 games behind them.
And, you know, Houston, they haven't gotten anywhere near where they wanted to be this season. Pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true contenders.
Well, you hope that they realize that and they have some self-awareness, but can they win some games, carry some positive energy, maybe some momentum into the offseason with which to build it?
Here's the starting group for Houston. Gordon out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Wall. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Christopher in at the 2 guard. And for the Warriors, And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. Here's Tate. And Looney sends it back. Wiggins passes to Curry. Off target with his 3. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And, you know, we talk about how Wood has moved around the league. He also attended 3 different high schools. So he's been searching for direction for a long time.
Here's Christopher. Coming in off a 12-point game, his last outing. On the clock. Tate the pass to Christopher. No good with the triple. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now they need a basket.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And when you think of Wood, the length is one thing that comes to mind. Great at using it there on the glass.
Curry looking around. Doesn't go that time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And that one drops. And now Wood is laser focused, putting up all-star numbers over long stretches.
And you look at where he started compared to where he is now. Wood may be one of the most improved players we've ever seen, especially if he continues to ascend from here.
Here's Wall after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Floats one up. Wall's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Count that bucket.
Draymond did a good job of getting some space there and rooting himself to collect.
And so it's Houston with it, following the basket by Draymond Green. Floats it up for Wood. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
And that one, good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And they dropped the season series to these guys a year ago. Not their proudest moment.
And the Warriors with some changes. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. And Poole subbed in for Thompson. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sport.
Now, here's Wiggins after the miss from Dennis Schroeder. And Kuminga gets it to go.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Schroeder looking around. Up top, Porter, guarded by Poole. Here's Şengün, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And it's Wiggins missing. Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to the Nuggets. Porter kicks to Nwaba. Pass to Martin. The kick out to Porter. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. To the paint. Here's Kuminga. And the rebound goes to Martin. Rockets trail by 3. And here's Nwaba. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now here's Porter. Defense right on him. Shoots over Poole. Warriors with the rebound. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Here's Schroeder. The Warriors making the shot. Porter passes to Martin. Up and in on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It's Curry with the drive. That one goes in. Curry's got 9 points.
Steph doing a better job as he gets on in years at changing his speeds. That time on the burst gets the 2.
Porter, no luck. Good if it goes. He doesn't hit that one. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Warriors lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. One of the most explosive guards in the NBA. And
when my jump shot's going, it opens up.
Time in the NBA.
And as he slows down with age, I think that will be the key for Wall, increasing his confidence from range.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
In a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Elita is out there with Porter. And it's Toscano in at the small forward position. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Porter, and there's the drive, and finished off for Porter.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Porter, good on the shot.
And he's not just a catch-and-shoot guy on the perimeter. Porter attacking.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, tough games on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. And that's a hard pivot for a team that, until last season, was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build for the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. To the inside. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Wood. 8 points for Christian Wood. On its way from Curry for 2, and the shot is long.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
That one falls.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Curry against Wall. Porter trying to free himself up. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 11 points.
That's tough. Tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
Passes it to Wood. He takes it in, and he banks in the layup. 10 points for him.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Curry, good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
A putback, and Green is right there. Green's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Yeah, Draymond just eating glass that time on the inside, finding some room, carving out space. Great activity.
Ball against Curry. Lets it go from 14. Here's Wood. Goes up with it again. And he lays it up and in.
Timeout.
Wood's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Timeout called the Warriors. Well, they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between the team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
Wiggins against Wall. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 1 in the bucket from Christopher.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Thompson surveying the floor. And they'll get another chance. Looney with the bucket.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that ball.
Down low. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Looney kicks to Thompson. 1:10 left in the first half of basketball. And it's Thompson again missing. And it's Wall with the ball for the Rockets. They trail by 1. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
And it looks like we got a man in the zone tonight. Once Wood gets into a rhythm like this, he tends to stay in it.
Thompson passes to Green. Thompson outside. Here's Looney. Nails the baby hook.
Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him. And that's helping out when he knocks down Jays.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And the slam dunk by Wall. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Wiggins outside. A shot, no good. Here's Christopher. He's got 5 on the wing. Gordon. From deep, Wall.
Just hustling and making more effort plays right now. Looney.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We saw Christian Wood lighting it up in the first half. He had 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in their last outing. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Second half of basketball for an exciting finish based on how close of the game that's been so far. The Warriors trail, and so in the game for the Rockets. Jayshawn Tate out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Gordon, and it's Wall, and it's Christopher, and at the shooting guard.
Klay Thompson showing he doesn't mind getting physical down there. Didn't let the defense get to him, and he got to the ball.
And, Brent, you look at the career of Klay Thompson, he's had improvements every step of the way.
Yeah, and he's still just an elite shooter that, because of what Steph does, because of Draymond's unselfishness, Klay is going to add 25 points in the blink of an eye. That, along with his defense, just make that backcourt something special.
Curry with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Inside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Outside Gordon. Off target from three-point range. Wiggins passes to Green. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Green. Curry's got 15 points.
Where hasn't he scored from? Inside, outside, in between game, driving to the hoop. Steph doing it all right here.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
On its way from Curry for two, Green. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Green's got his third basket of the night right there.
That's a tough one there from Draymond Green. As tough as they come.
Pass to Tate. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Rockets lead by one.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Timeout called the Warriors. And the Warriors with some changes. Bielitsa, he checks in for Kevon Looney. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Green. And Poole subbed in for Thompson. No good on the shot. Nice D from Wall. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. To the left side wing. There's the pass to Tate. 5 on the clock. Steps back and fires. That one's not going to go. The Warriors go the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. Good on the three-point shot.
I don't know how you do it, but you just can't give Steph any room from any distance.
Now here's Gordon. Pass to Wall. Banked in off the glass. Wall's got it all tied up now for Houston.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Nailed from three-point land.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now a timeout called by Houston. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
A new lineup here for Houston. Schroeder against Curry. And that one's good. Schroeder.
The floater is such a deceptive and unguardable shot. You can understand why Schroeder elects to go with the dare. Sweet looking on the dip.
Here's Curry with the 3. They get it again. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got his second basket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Curry. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Schroeder. Curry with the defensive effort. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his third assist on the night. Outside Porter. Into the lane. He can't hit that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Schroeder. Here's Şengün. Count it. Good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
Timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Looking at his... out there now for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Bielitsa. Kuminga comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Toscano Anderson subbed in for Stephen Curry. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition team. Number 5, the Warriors.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
For Houston, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Porter with it, picked up by Thompson, and they take the lead. Şengün's got 6 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Thompson, passes it to Poole. Thompson outside, shoots. That shot missing, and the Rockets take it the other way. Pass to Porter. Nwaba with it. Porter looking it over. Driving inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
There's another part of Klay Thompson's game. He's showing off good handle there, and he sticks with it.
To the paint. Puts it up from 12. No good off the front iron.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And the Warriors get it back. Looney. And no good that time.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Inside for them, it's Green and Looney. Jordan Poole is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 spot.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Cutting into that deficit, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
That's good from Green.
And Draymond Green is a great role player on the offensive end on the floor and makes guys around him better because he's willing to make plays and passes. And then he's got that commitment, that tenacity on the defensive end as well.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Poole. It's tipped. Now Wall. For 3, Gordon. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson inside the line. Tate with the rebound. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Outside, Wall. And contact on the shot. So he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Thompson.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. Curry's got the game tight. Up here for the Warriors. And it's Wall with the ball for the Rockets. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
Such a shrewd playmaker. Love watching Wall break down the defense in the pick and roll.
Thompson dishes to Curry. Curry on the wing. Pulls up, and he hits the jump shot. Curry's got 4 points this year.
It's not talked about a lot, but Steph is fast. So whether he's firing or passing, the defense is pretty much on their heels, especially in the screen and roll.
Ball passes to Wood and finished off by Wood.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Wall's shot is off. Warriors have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And Kuminga gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
So crafty on the drive. The ball is in attack mode. He really puts a ton of pressure on the D.
Higgins is checked in for Kuminga. That one misses. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Green. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, Draymond Green's not going to get a ton of those, but trust me, he's loving every minute of it.
Christopher the pass to Wood. That one good for 2. Wood's got 10 points in just the second half.
Wood, supreme confidence in himself there to finish that.
Klay Thompson, no stranger to these situations, always willing to fire in the big moments.
Timeout call for Rockets.
And time to break up the noise.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Oden.
Hey, guys, here's the message Stephen Silas gave to his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Wall passes to Christopher.
2 minutes remaining in the
Some
game.
nice passing there by Houston. Tate finds Wall. Outside Gordon. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The shot by Thompson, no good.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And that's a nice assist
from Wall, scanning the floor, just looking to find the best shot possible.
Looney with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Drops it in from 11 feet. Wall's got 7 points for the quarter.
And this is why Coach trusts Wall in these situations. He has a knack for making the right play at the right time.
There's Looney, and he uses the glass on the layup.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting in that sweet spot.
All with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Christopher, that's good.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Wiggins, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And what a huge bucket from Wiggins. The Canadian has continued to build confidence and now wants the big shot.
Here's Wall. That shot misses. So Golden State will take it the other way. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
The offensive rebound. It's good.
Well, this team trusts everybody, and this time the trust was in Draymond Green.
And so it's Houston with it. Here's Wall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked. There shouldn't be much debate there.
Shooting for Houston, John Wall. At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry against Wall. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Now here's Curry. He's guarded close from past the arc. It's hauled in by Wood.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You could bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Just a big defensive mistake there. I mean, it's like 3 points. You want to harass Steph, but when he goes to the free throw line, we know it's pretty much automatic. Always one of the league's best free throw shooters.
And Steven Silas wants a timeout. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
There's Gordon with the 3 and the miss. So we see the Warriors get All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.
Nice breeze, I clean the whip and hit the strip. You seem to miss the scheme with this. And leave a miss and leave a list. We don't seem to. I read, he don't seem legit. He don't seem to fit. A tail, I can see the fin. Beware, knowing he pretend. Aware, that be sneaking in. Prepare for who was peeking in. During boss talking, now they see the win. The season in for reaching in the peak is something unseen. I can the pen for ink and see these rappers shrink whenever they mention me. So leave it in the peace. Be still, I need a refill of decent. Cheeks real, a master, we feel your actions don't match your active heat. Back and start the rapper, be still, the rap shit just happened. Craft the deep, will your faction so whack. I'm rationally skilled and most won't call that, but we will. I'm master free will and 83 wheels and pass it. Crash and be still and patch the street still can't match the G will go into we. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me. Whoa. Turn me up. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This something you cannot relate. This feel like plaques out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kinda straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate, Don't cooperate with the opposition. My position on the rise till I get in the top position. All eyes on the in my composition, What a competition. I've been searching lately, I ain't found them. A lounging, probably a housing. I had to take a step back from around you. I had to boss my life up and astound you. I need a queen of good and crown it. I need my whole hood to see this.